Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
The day that Jesus arrived in Jerusalem, the adventure almost over. That night he hadn't slept. Dreams and premonitions made him tired and emotional. And that's why Jesus wept. He wasn't scared of dying. He made that commitment, fulfilling the old prophecy. His bargain he had kept. He was due some satisfaction, but he was deeply troubled. And that's why Jesus wept. Was this his true destiny? Or could he still make changes? Someone else's nightmare into which he'd stepped. Damage and imitation couldn't save the situation. And that's why Jesus wept. In his dream he saw the crusades, and all wars that would follow declared in his name. When he thought he'd been direct, love thy neighbor, do not kill, and turn the other cheek. And that's why Jesus wept. Then he saw the Inquisition, the burning of the saints, the conversion of the innocents that he swore he would protect. And he saw them bless the bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima. And that's why Jesus wept. Though Peter would betray him, he made him the rock on which he'd build a church to sort of keep him in his debt. A man about to die is allowed some confusion, and that's why Jesus wept. And he thought of his disciples, especially of Judas, and the job that was ordained for him, and the reward he'd collect. And then he saw him in the tree with silver coins around him. And that's why Jesus wept. But then he thought about the good times when he turned the tables over, chastised the money lenders, and he earned the boys' respect. He was proud of godly anger, ashamed of manly temper. That's why Jesus wept. Rumors started flying about water into wine, and sight to the blind, and that he'd even raised the dead. You know, the biggest miracle. Everyone believed it. That's why Jesus wept. And then he mused on human nature, how fickle were the public, so ready to accept him, and so quick now to reject. Where were the 5,000 that he fed with loaves and fishes? That's why Jesus wept. In his dream he saw a garden with all his friends asleep, and he walked away the hours till the morning crept, and he wondered, would the nails hurt? Would he be man enough? And that's why Jesus wept. Was he supposed to bear it like a man or like a god. Would tears show a weakness or a strength by their effect? Would they be viewed as compassion or failure and self-pity? Oh, that's why Jesus wept. Then he saw his houses burning on both sides of the border. He saw the guilty suffer with the guiltless and the rest. And when they called his name, and he knew he could not help them, oh, that's why Jesus wept. And then he saw two armies marching, and he heard their crucifixes reduced to muted, superstitious jangling round their necks. And he heard his name intoned as they lowered their companions, and that's why Jesus wept. And he thought about his mother and the stories she had told him, who filled his dreams with angels and put voices in his head. And then the scent of pine trees made him think of dear old Joseph. And that's why Jesus wept. Thank you very much.